Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new Total Extreme Wrestling 2016 video, and today we will be booking the Royal Rumble. This is a big episode really. There's a lot going on, there's a lot to do. You'll see straight away there's 3 new names on there which are off camera have come into the company. Cesaro's here, Kota Ibushi's here, and Drew Galloway are here. Probably all going to be sent to developmental, but we'll have a look at them at Heat, in particular these two. We'll get into that in just a second. I should run through the storylines a little bit more. So ECW, Raw and SmackDown will have a Royal Rumble storyline going on. RVD and Umagas are 73 Heat, that's pretty good for ECW. Better than the ECW title feud at the moment between Lashley and Big Show, which is a little bit disappointing. Hopefully we can build that a little bit more. I think it's the final week of TV before the show, so that needs a little bit more build. Deuce and Domino and the World's Greatest Tag Team, 42, not great, but I mean it is what it is. We're building them up a little bit. Jeff Hardy and King Booker, it's not really been built that much so far. I mean there's a little bit, and Booker beat up Jeff Hardy last time, which did a 68. I mean, I'm hoping for a bit more from that. Melina and Mickey, 46, fine. London Kendrick and Caden Murdoch, 50 plus, not bad for a tag team sort of feud. I'll take it. MVP and Kane, 71. That's good. That's good. MVP is doing very well at the moment. Batista and Benoit, 78. I'm happy with that. I mean, yeah, not bad. And then 78 as well for Cena and Flair. Hopefully we can build them up a little bit more. The Royal Rumble might struggle. But first, we start it off with Sunday Night Heat. Before we do that, actually, we should probably have a look at the schedule, which is somewhere that I can't look at it while I'm on the show. Fair enough. I think this is the last week before the Royal Rumble. We will double check that when we get there. But first, Sunday Night Heat. Alright, here we go then. Sunday Night Heat. And this should be a good show. We start... Wow. I wanted to see where they are. I know they have no popularity. But a 16 rated match for Kota Ibushi and Drew Galloway. I was intrigued as to what it would come out at in 2007. I mean, it's probably about right. 19 for Ibushi, 7 for Drew Galloway. They will be going to developmental. Future stars maybe, but developmental is where they need to go. Dear God. Oh man, 16. Just wow. The first actual match on the card, and it's a good one, a 72 rated match. King Booker defeats Santino Marella by 5 minutes and 2. So Booker turns up with the Intercontinental title belt, of course, which he stole from Jeff Hardy on last week's Raw. Turns up saying he is the champion. I own the belt, I have got the championship, and defeats Santino Marella quite comfortably. 79 from Booker, very good. 55 from Santino, not bad either. 72 overall, and gained heat to the Hardy Booker storyline, so that's good. Roddy Piper and Mark Henry were talking trash about the Raw Rumble entrance. Mark Henry, Edge, Kennedy, and William Regal involved in that storyline at the moment. 73 rated for that, that's good. Piper's a good talker, and that will help Mark Henry quite a lot in terms of his numbers, so that's good. What did we lose here? Roddy Piper was penalised as his drinking affected his performance. Oh, Roddy. Into the Divas match, or the women's match as you want to call it. Mickie James defeated Jillian Hall by using underhanded tactics, showing that she can win any means necessary. Jillian Hall is not suited to a gimmick. I think that's on my list and I haven't changed it. It's not. So let's change that. Jillian. They have great chemistry, which is good. Colour commentary did well. 45 for Mickie, 39 for Jillian. The women's division is trash, but we'll see what we can do with it. I have brought in a lot of developmental women that hopefully, eventually, we can improve it, is the idea. Someone wants a gimmick change. That will probably be Jillian Hall, wouldn't it? I messed that up. Oh well. An angle featuring the World's Greatest Tag Team getting their, trying to get their own back on Deuce and Domino, the Raw Tag Team Champions, but one getting beaten down by the Tag Team Champions. 47 rated. To advance the segment, Charlie Haas was good, and Domino and Cherry were a good pairing. All pretty good so far. I mean, what would we be penalised on? I mean, chemistry. Juice was penalised, overwhelmed by his manager. Okay. And a poor gimmick. So Domino and Juice aren't great, but we take what we can get from them. Mark Henry versus Ken Kennedy, 2 Royal Rumble candidates against Val Venis. Get Val Venis in there just to take the pin, really, is what he's in there for. 59 rated match, not bad. Piper did well. Val Venis is not suited to his gimmick. I think I wanted to change that. I could be wrong. I'm messing about with stuff now. Henry 53, Kennedy 63, Venis 61. Good from Val though. I think we might be able to change his gimmick. We don't, but is he on my list? Val is on my list, so that needs to be changed. And then we end the show with a nice promo from Edge, 71 rated, saying I will win the Royal Rumble. Kennedy, Henry, look at you. No chance. I know Henry's just won, but I will beat you. William Regal, you ain't even on the card, mate, so I ain't bothered by you. 71 rated for that. Not bad. Gives us a 65 rated show, which, I mean, if you put it in contention with the other heats, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's time for Monday Night Raw. We get to do this. Should be the go home show. The go home show. The go home. I've turned Geordie. The go home show for Raw, and that's not a great pre-show match, is it? Beth Phoenix did very well, actually. Phoenix 25. Ashley Massaro with an in-ring performance of 1. Of 1. She's definitely not. I thought I'd try it. I wanted to see how Beth was, to be honest with you, to see if we can bring her in eventually. Ashley is not going to be an in-ring talent. I've made that decision right now. No way. They have good chemistry, and it lifted their match. I'm glad that was a pre-show. We'll say that. We kick off the show with King Booker coming back out with that Intercontinental title, saying I am the champion, just like he did on Heat, and defeating Val Venis in a very, very good 79 match. 79 from Booker, 60 from Val. Very good start to the show. Got the crowd hot. Val needs a gimmick change. I think I did that. Did I not do that? He is on my list. I didn't do it. Anyway, Booker the victor, won by pinfall after the bookend. Penalised for holding back, and Val was penalised a little bit. But 79, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. And then, oh, that's good. That is good. An 82 rated segment to really bump up this Intercontinental title feud before the Rumble. Booker celebrates as if he is the champion who's defended his belt. But in comes Jeff, runs him off, but couldn't get the title. Booker ran with the title, which means he will have the championship belt going into the match at the Royal Rumble. 69 rated segment as William Regal does a backstage promo saying the Royal Rumble, it's his destiny to win it. It's a Royal Rumble. I am William Regal. Just sort of hinting that he could win the Rumble. He is a contender on the Raw side, of course, and of course that adds to more to that Raw Rumble storyline, which we're trying to build up a bit more. Continue that here. Mark Henry defeats Santino Marella in 3 minutes 55 with a world's strongest splash, actually, weirdly. 54, Mark Henry 52, that's pretty good, and Piper did some good work at ringside. Santino 55. Piper predicts Henry will win the Rumble. That's a 79 rated segment. Very, very good. That is brilliant for us. Again, just really hyping Henry here really as well, more than anything. It's all about hyping Mark Henry a bit up. Jeff Hardy does a backstage promo, calls Booker T a fraud and vows to get the title at the Rumble. 67, I kind of wish I'd left it now, not done the extra segment on it. Kind of do. What did he lose it on? Soft drugs. Jeff, stop it, Jeff. They're a very hot crowd at the moment. They're fantastic though still. That probably brought it down. Dear God, it did cool the crowd a little. 39 rated match. Juice and Domino defeated Crime Time. The tag team situation is difficult. JTG was the weak link apparently. Cherry did some good work. Juice and Domino, good there. Shad is not suited to his gimmick. I'll change that if we haven't already. Okay. Announcing quality did well. Colour commentary did well. Match called 37, 32 for Juice and Domino. 41 for Shad, who did very well. JTG 17. Well, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Dear. After the match, 49 rated segment, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, the World Greatest Tag Team, come in and do get their revenge on Juice and Domino, getting an attack in before the Rumble. Domino performed poorly, so did Juice. Brilliant. Gained heat though, so that's something, I guess. Dear. We had a Miz TV segment that got 55. Just got Miz out there. He's not suited to his gimmick. He's on my list. I haven't changed it. That's a shame. Mickey James came out of this looking excellent. A promo battle basically between Melina and Mickey. 55 to gain heat to that segment. That worked quite well. And then one of the biggest segments on the show right here, the re-debut, the return of Kurt Angle. So Edge cuts an open challenge, says, look, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. I am the man. I'm going to put this out there. Anybody in the Royal Rumble that's going to be in this Rumble this Sunday want to come out here and give me a match. Raw, SmackDown, ECW, anybody who will be in the Royal Rumble this Sunday, fight me right now. And then hits Kurt Angle's music. Kurt Angle returns to the WWE. He will be in the Royal Rumble. This is exactly what I wanted. 89 rated segment. Brilliant. Kurt Angle debuts his wrestling machine gimmick, which got a rating of great, which is fantastic, and he's getting better at it. Hype the crowd. Performance of Edge was good. 89 rated segment. Brilliant. Limited for being short. I did keep it 5 minutes, so I could have probably got it a lot higher actually, but fantastic. And then they had the match. 80 rated match. That's not bad at all. 87 for Angle, 89 for Edge. Actually, I don't know why it's an 80. It probably should be more. 14 minutes. Kurt Angle wins with a surprise cradle out of nowhere to keep Edge a little bit stronger. 80 rated match. This is a feud that we could do later in the year, so I didn't want to give away too much of it, and I've probably been penalised for how short it was, would be my guess. Edge was penalised for holding back an inconsistency, and the booking decisions of the surprise cradle, fair enough. Oh, Kurt's on hard drugs. Kurt's on hard drugs. Kurt Angle is on hard drugs. Oh dear. I'm actually going to have to send Kurt to rehab. Oh man, that's not good. There was a backstage promo. Ken Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy, just ripping on the whole Raw main event scene. 77, he's done very well here. Just ripping on Edge, Flair, Angle, Henry, Regal, Cena, the lot. Advances both segments. Brilliant. Cena was on screen, didn't mean it to be. But it works, it's fine. Because then after that, Cena defeats Kennedy. 82 rated match, and FU did the trick. 83 from Cena. Kennedy 60, not bad. And to finally end the show, a 99 rated segment. That is how you want to end the show. Ric Flair and Cena, they have a promo battle in the middle after the match, but a giant brawl to end the show. These two are ready for the Royal Rumble. 99 gives us, come on, 87. Really good go home show for Raw. An 87 rated show. So that's a nearly 9 out of 10 if you look at other people's scales. So that's really good. Again, that promo battle at the end did the business. 82 for the match main event was good. Edge and Angle 80. The Edge Angle 89. That's pretty good. Piper and Henry 79. That's fantastic. 82 for Booker and Jeff. 79 for Booker and Val. Just a good show. A really good show. I'm so happy with that. Okay, a couple of news. Great Khali's unhappy with the push. I'm unhappy with the Great Khali, so it's fine. Heat TV rating 0.39. Drug tests. Edge is annoyed that Kurt Angle is clearly wasting some drug. I'm sorry, Edge. That was bad. That's not good. Not good at all. Very unhappy with that. 12.56 TV rating. We'll have a look at how that compared to the week before. Just now, if we go to show history. I mean, if we do look, I mean, we've done 3 Raws. 87, 80, 75. Getting better each week. That's very good to see. Heat 65, 54, 60. So highest one for that too. So that's fantastic. And in terms of the ratings, 12.56, 12.48. It's getting better. 0.39, 0.35, 0.37. So you know, Heat's doing what it usually does. So I'm happy. I'm very happy with that at the moment. A couple of decisions as well. Let's deal with. Right. Okay. A couple decisions while we're on here. Sheamus is here. He won't take a developmental deal, but I'm just going to stick him straight down there straight away. But good. Sheamus is in. We can complete that contract. Sheamus is in the van. And Roderick Strong is in. Developmental deal for 3 years. We'll get him in there. Just get the talent that we know become great. Why not? And Kurt Angle, wasted on drugs. I don't know what to do. I mean, the issue we've got is we wanted to do Kurt Angle versus Ric Flair versus William Regal at WrestleMania. And we said he'll be in the Rumble. So what do you do? Do you try and find him now and see if it makes a difference? We know it won't in real life, but it might do on here. Or maybe rehab is where he's got to go. But that's 3 to 9 months out. I'm going to try and find him. Nothing. Damn. Harry Smith and Loki also might be coming in, by the way. Oh dear. Sheamus. Let's get him straight to developmental, son. LVW, develop your skills. I'd like to rethink your division. I don't think my skills will improve very much more. Right, let's have a look then. Popularity wise, he's got nothing. But I mean, 50 brawling. No, mate, go to developmental. You can get better. No, you're going to developmental. Shut up, Sheamus. Shut up. Anybody else down there who should also be there? Ace Steel I brought in as an ECW lower mid-carder, by the way. Kind of needs a picture. Have we got a picture for him? How do I change the pictures again? I totally forgot. That Ace Steel. Has he got a picture? Ace Austin. Ace Steel. Oh dear God, it's him. I think we'll go with that one. He looks younger. That'll do. Dear, he looks bad. Okay. Anybody else on there who needs an image? Anyone we brought in? Brock's got a big UFC image. He's coming at the Rumble. He's coming in. Cesaro's got one now. Anybody else who I've brought in? Jericho's got one. Jericho, I could have involved him on Raw, but I chose to save it for the Rumble for a specific reason. We have Jericho coming in, so it eases it up on Kurt, in truth. Anybody else? I don't think there is. Anybody else who needs to go down to developmental is the point. Is what I'm trying to make at. Matt Capitelli, I don't know who that is. The road agents, that's fine. No, I think we're all right. I think Mercedes Martinez, interesting, right? She comes in, no popularity yet. A contract hasn't begun yet. Fair enough. Right, let's go on to SmackDown, shall we? I said SmackDown. I actually meant ECW. I totally forgot ECW was before SmackDown. But we start the show with a 63 rated segment. Bobby Lashley calls out the Big Show, says, I want to fight right here tonight at the Hilton Coliseum. But there's no answer. No answer from the Big Show. He's biding his time and picking his moment. Got the crowd hotter. It's added to the segment, but I wanted a bit more. 63 rated match for Punk and Elijah Burke. Punk won with a Pepsi plunge. Punk was really off his game, interestingly, but 63 rated, so I'll take it. 56 for Burke. Gained heat for the Rumble storyline. That's the whole point. Another win for Punk, who's going strongly. RVD cut a good promo on Umaga. 78 rated. Gained heat for that segment too. That's fantastic. And Umaga defeated Super Crazy, a complete squash. Super Crazy is not suited to his gimmick. He's on my list. I haven't changed it. Fair enough. 66 for Umaga, 41 for Super Crazy. Good squash. 54. And then RVD ran in and attacked Umaga with a chair, defeating Umaga in this segment. Interestingly, advanced it 71. Hope for a bit more, but I'll take it. The main event match, Bobby Lashley drew with Chris Masters when it was called off after the Big Show ran down and got involved. A 58 rated match, 62 for Lashley, 55 for Masters, added to the Lashley Big Show storyline. And a 74 rated, that's what we wanted. Adds a bit more to that. gains heat. Bobby Lashley underperformed. Big Show was good. Lashley is destroyed by the Big Show, and the Big Show poses with a belt to end the show, giving us a 58 rated. Not enough interesting storylines going on. There weren't enough women on the roster. There are women on this roster, but I need to do more, particularly for ECW. So I need the top ECW stars to have women managers. It's going to be difficult because, I mean, you could put someone with Big Show, maybe. Not quite sure, really. You could put someone with Big Show, definitely. And then we move on to SmackDown. Okay, final SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. Here we go. We need a good show to end it off, and we start well. 75 rated segment. Batista calls out Chris Benoit, his Rumble opponent, and says, I want to fight now. I don't want to fight on Sunday. I want to fight right now. Doesn't get Benoit. Instead, MVP interrupts and says, look, I am SmackDown's MVP. You want to fight me? And the match goes from there. Brooke Adams helped MVP during the segment. Good, strong start. Got the crowd hotter and advanced the segment. MVP was underwhelming. 75 rated, though. I'll take it. And then a 75 rated match, too. That's good. That is good. And they have good chemistry, which is important to remember for future feuds. Brooke Adams did well at ringside. 83 for Batista, 55 for MVP. 75 rated match. Very good. Good. Very happy with that. In terms of the actual result, I should probably say Batista defeated MVP with a spine buster, weirdly, after Chris Benoit got involved trying to attack Batista, but actually attacked MVP into the spine buster for the win. Interesting. After the match, Kane came out and choke slammed MVP to continue that segment. 69, continue that feud. 69 rated segment. MVP underwhelming. Kane looked good. In the back, Benoit vows to end Batista's title reign at the Royal Rumble. 82 segment for that. Good. In the tag team feud, 63 rated match. Brian Kendrick and Paul London defeated Daivari and Chavo Guerrero, a potential SmackDown tag team there. 63 rated, pretty good. Brian Kendrick hit the get well soon. Daivari was off his game. 62 for Brian. 53 for Paul London, 55 for Chavo, and Daivari 48. It's not a bad shout, actually, Daivari and Chavo as a tag team. Maybe. Someone needs a gimmick change. Let's do that then. So Daivari will change his gimmick now. Above average, I'll take it. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. And then after that, we had a segment to further the feud. 60 rated. The champs get beaten down again. Caden Murdoch stand tall. Performance of Brian Kendrick was good. Trevor Murdoch performed poorly. I did rate them on Menace. Trevor Murdoch apparently not got Menace despite the size of him. Gained heat to the storyline, and that's good. And after this show, we'll look at the storylines going into the Rumble and see how they've done after this week of TV. Orton cuts a promo on the Royal Rumble competitors. 69, not bad. I'll take it. Matt Hardy defeats Hardcore Holly with a twist of fate after 13 minutes. 61 for this. I'm not quite sure what happened. 68 for Matt. That's not great. The match was purely placed. The crowd was hot and didn't need working. I think I said work the crowd for these guys. And yeah, that was probably my mistake. 76 from Hardcore Holly, though. Very, very good from him. 75 rated promo from Rey Mysterio on the Rumble competitors, just to gain more heat to that and build us up for Sunday. Good. In the main event, we have a WrestleMania preview, so to speak. Randy Orton drew with Rey Mysterio. I've done that twice in an episode. Lots of draws lately, by the way. I've noticed that. That's ECW and SmackDown have both finished with a draw. That's my bad in a way, but there is a reason behind it, and you'll see why in a second. Matt Hardy got involved and the match descended into chaos. It protects this match so we can do the WrestleMania match. That's the idea. 73 for Orton, 73 for 76 for Rey Mysterio. Gained heat to the Royal Rumble storyline, and we end with a classic Royal Rumble brawl. The four men in the Royal Rumble storyline, as well as Batista and Benoit, all have a giant brawl. 87 to end the show. Very good segment. Matt Hardy underperformed, but gains heat for both the storyline, and it gives us a 78 rated SmackDown. Very good indeed. We lost popularity in one region, but that's fine. Very, very good week of TV, I think. I think I'm very, very happy with that. ECW's lagging behind, like you'd expect it to, but it's getting there. It's getting there. That's the main thing. Let's just take a look at the storylines for the Royal Rumble and see how they're getting on going into the show, and then we'll get on to booking the Royal Rumble. Okay, so ECW did a 6.81 rating, which is down from last week, ironically, and down from the week before. It's declining. That's weird. Could it be the time that it's going out on, I guess? Maybe. In terms of the actual show ratings, though, we did, what did we do? 56, then a 60, and then a 58. So it's around that 60 mark for ECW. SmackDown-wise, start with the show ratings, 72. 79 we did last week. SmackDown did very, very well last week. Batista Orton as a main event, and that Batista Benoit got a 93 rated segment that time, so I don't think we'll quite beat that. 78, not bad though, getting there. 15.37, 15.24, 15.31, so around that 15.3. What's the difference between SmackDown and Raw at the moment? SmackDown is dwarfing Raw for the ratings, by the way. Is that to do with the CW, maybe, or the USA Network? I'm not sure. That's interesting, though. Storylines, then. We will have a look, then. So, has this improved in heat? Can we really tell? Is there a way to tell at this point? I'm not sure there is. 62 for the Royal Rumble. ECW, not bad. 73 now for RVD and Umaga. I think that hasn't changed. 65, that's bumped up a little bit, which is good. 45 for that. 68 for Jeff and Booker. They're what you'd expect. SmackDown 51's improved. 76 for the SmackDown Royal Rumble main event storyline, which is good. MVP and Kane 68. Batista and Benoit 81. And Cena and Flair 85. There's your main event, isn't it? Let's be honest. Wait, no. Yeah, we both know it's going to be that. Heat in 5 days. I am pretty sure we're right at the edge of the Royal Rumble. Oh dear. It's Sunday week 4. Oh. Does that mean we have another week? Damn. Right, another week of booking then. We'll go to Heat and Raw and go again. Heat is where we go, and I've made a lot of changes in between these two segments. I've brought up a lot from developmental. I thought, you know what, let's fill out this mid-card. Don't worry about them in developmental. Let's just fill it out. Good workers, low popularity, I know, but let's just see how it goes for now and build it up. So we've got a lot of debuts. We'll start it on Heat. Why not? We start then with 2 debuts. 24 rated match. I knew it would be bad, but the point is to get the girls out there, and that was the idea. Daisy Hayes has come into the company. Very good worker, just like Jetta, 19 years of age, Jetta. She's got to be good. 23 for Jetta, 27 for Daisy Hayes. It was a weird one. So the match was a terrible way to start the show and killed the crowd, but by working the crowd, it started to get the fans back. So, from what I understand of that, these two women walked out there, the fans went, oh, for God's sake, what's going on? And then they worked a match that, by the end of it, had the fans going, okay, that was good. So, success, I guess. 24. 44 rated segment, Charlie Aston, Shelton Benjamin, Juice and Domino. Big promo in the ring, they eventually come to blows. Again, these guys are brawling each week. 44. Okay. Let me move it on, there we go. Another angle, Melina calls out Mickey and attacks her with the belt, leaving Mickey laid out at 60 rated. That's going to gain some heat to that, that's good. Then 3 debuts you'll see here. Val Venis teaming with Ty Dillinger, Sean Spears, who's in developmental. I've given him the new name and a new picture. Against the Kings of Wrestling, who I've signed. Cassius Ohno, or Chris Hero, as I'm going to keep him as, and Cesaro. Good. 44 rated match, not bad indeed. Ty had 23, Val 62, Cesaro 33, Chris Hero 22. These two, it's just a good addition to the tag division, I think. Over time, it'll get better. Cesaro's gimmick is poor. That's not good. Chris Heroes is great. And Val Venus is not suited to his gimmick, so I think we can change that now, though, actually. Ty Dillinger gets a gimmick change. Great. Oh, I haven't done that, so... 44, not bad. King Booker has a backstage segment and says, I will put the Intercontinental title on the line in the main event. He's not even the champion, but because he stole the belt and he thinks it is, he'll put it on the line. 74 rated, and it gains the heat to that storyline. And in the main event, 68 rated match, King Booker with an in-ring performance of 80. Booker is on fire right now. Against Daniel Bryan, who's come in. Daniel Bryan, again, a future star. Bring him in. I'll put him on the Raw roster as a mid-carder. Let's see how he gets on. 68 rated match. Very good. Very good. 10-minute rated match. 10-minute match, basically. Good. I'm just, all happy with that. And that gives us a 62. That might be our highest heat so far. That's very good. Good segments. And a good match in the main event. I mean, I'm happy. I'm just happy. It's officially the go-home show, the go-home Monday Night Raw at least. I mean, we get there in the end. We start the pre-show match. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan, eh? That's not something I ever thought would happen in 2007, but it has now. Daniel Bryan with an in-ring performance of 48. Very good from Daniel Bryan. That's well above his pop, I think. 44 rated match. The Miz. Yeah, The Miz isn't great. The Miz is not great at all, but good. Good for Bryan. Good. We kick off the show with a 100 rated Angle, which is great. Kurt Angle's been added to the Royal Rumble storyline, which helps it out, gains heat to that. And Edge challenges Kurt Angle to a steel cage match tonight in the main event at the Birmingham Jefferson Arena. That is the plan. That is what's going to happen. Good. Good. And then a 60 rated match. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The world's greatest tag team defeat the Highlanders, face versus face. Shelton defeats Rory with a super kick / German suplex double combo. During the match, we had Domino come in and hit Shelton Benjamin. I'm not meant to say accidentally hit, but hey ho, that didn't quite work. The McAllisters can change their gimmicks now, and that should help them. Average, I'll take it. 61 for Shelton, 73 for Charlie Haas, 38-37 for the McAllisters. Not bad. Gained heat for the storyline, 60. Good. Then, if I can click it, there we go. Jeff Hardy is shown backstage hunting for King Booker. He's had enough. He wants his gold right now. He will find him. He will get the gold. 68 for that. Not bad for Jeff. In a decent match, William Regal defeated Santino Marella in 6 minutes 16 with a Regal Plex of 71. Very, very good between these two. Regal was 69, Santino was 60. That's brilliant. Brilliant. 71, wow. 71 for the second Hardy segment. Jeff finds Booker's room, but there's no King Booker in there. And that's when we'd go to a commercial. Good, 71, advancing the segment even more. Then King Booker was in his room because he was out for a match and he defeated Shad Gaspard in 5 minutes 20, 75. Booker 80 again, he's on fire. These two, Booker and Jeff, could have a hell of a match, I think, at the Royal Rumble. During the match, we also had Jeff Hardy run in and attack Booker T. The idea was Booker was meant to win by DQ, so ignore that. And Jeff ran in, attacked him. Shad with a 40, that's not bad either. Shad's not suited to his gimmick, I haven't changed that. 75 though, fantastic. And then a really good angle. Jeff chases Booker back to a car. King Booker escapes with the title again. Jeff just cannot get the title. 82, gained heat for that. That's going to do a massive, massive improvement for that. And then we see the debut of Sara Del Rey. Sarah? I think it was Sara Del Rey. 10-minute match, 41. Pretty good for the women, that. She's debuted with a bitch gimmick and got a very good rating, so that's good. 46 from Mickie, 27 from Sara Del Rey, not bad. Lost heat for the segment, which is annoying because Melina came in and attacked her. I wanted Sara Del Rey to win here, but Mickie weren't having it, so I had to put Mickie over. 41, not bad. And a 60 rated segment to gain the heat back, pretty good. Melina and Del Rey attack Mickie. Chance of a team up between these two, maybe? The women's division has suddenly become very, very stacked. Good. Rowdy Piper talks up Mark Henry's unstoppable nature ahead of the Royal Rumble on Sunday. 74 rating for that. Brilliant. And then a tag team match. An 80 rated tag team match. Very good. Mr. Kennedy and Mark Henry teaming together. So it's all about rivals teaming together in this one. Kennedy and Henry in the Royal Rumble against Ric Flair and John Cena in the WWE title match, of course. Flair and Cena won when Ric Flair... I didn't want him to defeat Mark Henry. That was a mistake. It's a shame. Kennedy and Henry have absolutely zero chemistry as partners, which is fine because it was a one-off. 43 for Henry, 50 for Kennedy. Cena 85, Flair 80. And yeah, advance that segment and gain some heat for the Royal Rumble one. Brilliant. And then a good 92 rated segment. Cena congratulates Flair on his victory, but Rick refuses the handshake. It's all about respect between these two going into the Royal Rumble. Gained heat. Brilliant. 92. Very good. And then the main event match. 81. Not bad at all. Edge defeated Kurt Angle. He did the big win. We had Edge go over Kurt Angle clean. Steel cage match. Edge 94. Angle 88. Match got the crowd buzzing. If he's still on drugs, he's not on drugs this time, so that's good. Penalised due to lack of an associated hot storyline. I understand that. That's fine. Being done to a crowd that was already at an emotional high after the really good show, unfortunately. 81 though, that's pretty good. I think that might be our best show so far. An 84 rated Monday Night Raw. I'm pretty certain that's our best show. You can see things just starting to come together. Edge, Cena, Flair, Jeff, Booker, Angle, Kennedy, Regal as well. Regal's had a great match there. That's really impressive. Daniel Bryan's done alright on the pre-show. Rory's coming along nicely. I'm very happy with Monday Night Raw at the moment. It's time to get Extreme ECW on the way to the Royal Rumble. We kick off with the ECW title feud. 80 rated segment, that's pretty good. Big Show comes out, brags about beating up Bobby Lashley last week to end the show. He's interrupted by an injured Bobby Lashley. He's got a sling, he's got bandages, he looks beaten down, but he's ready to fight still because he's Bobby Lashley and this is his ECW. Big Show beats him down again, like you would expect. 80 rated, gained some heat, pretty good. Good start to the show. 51 rated match, Marcus Corvon defeats Sabu in 5 minutes 24. Sabu was not happy with this, by the way. But I want to put over Marcus Corvon over Sabu because Sabu is about 60. So, yeah, makes sense. Marcus Corvon's got a lot of star quality. Gets a bonus for that, so that's good. No morale, which is a little bit interesting. Sabu, soft drugs. Well done. It's a gimmick. You can have a gimmick change on Sabu, why not? Poor. Brilliant. I'm so glad I did that. Sabu was high on drugs. Brilliant. Backstage angle. RVD and CM Punk are together talking about a tag team match in the main event against Umaga and Chris Masters. Gained heat to the Royal Rumble storyline. 69 rated. Pretty good. Colt Cabana made his debut. We have signed Colt Cabana. And he lost to Elijah Burke in 10 minutes or so. It didn't have the time, but I'm pretty sure I gave it 10 minutes. 51 rated, 26 for Cabana, 58 for Elijah, not bad. And in the main event, 75 rated main event, very good. Chris Masters and Umaga defeated Punk and Van Dam. Umaga pinned Punk. His first loss in ECW comes to Umaga. Interesting. That is interesting. So Umaga pins Punk. And Van Dam carried it. 78 for Van Dam, 64 for Punk, 66 for Umaga, 56 for Masters. All pretty good. 75 to end the show. Van Dam was high on drugs. Well, it can be with 78. It's fine. Weren't enough attractive women. I keep doing that. I need to put a woman with Cabana and a woman with Masters, I think, is the best way to go forward. And then someone with Show. Yeah, definitely. At 68 though, I'm happy. 68 for ECW is, you know what, that's pretty damn good. I'll take it. Right, now officially we are on the Go Home Show. The Go Home Show to the Royal Rumble. I'm certain of it this time. SmackDown, here we go. We start with a pre-show match and we get a look at Kota Ibushi and Sheamus, who now are on the main roster, definitely. I've made that decision. It's going to happen. Kota Ibushi's show stealer gimmick, great. Sheamus, I didn't change his gimmick. Yeah, I might have to change his gimmick. Below average for now, we'll keep him with his. I thought I changed it to a brawling gimmick, but maybe not. 25 from Kota, Sheamus 17. Fine, we'll build them up. It's okay, it's not too bad. We start the show with an extremely short match. Kane versus the Boogeyman. A bit weird way to start, 56 rated. Kane 73, Boogeyman 39. Lost heat to the segment for MVP and Kane, which is a bit annoying. After it, Kane chokeslams MVP again. That gets the heat back, 75 rated. We now see the debut of Gallows and Anderson. That's right, the club. The club are here. Carl Anderson I signed. I had Gallows in developmental. Makes sense to put them together into the tag team division, and that's what we're going to do. 48 rated match against the tag team champs. Paul London 54, Kendrick 61, 18 for Gallows, 27 for Anderson. Again, they're just going to need to be built up. It's going to be slow, but they'll get there, I'm sure. Gimmick changes. Let's have a look. Right, Gallows gets his gimmick change, which is good. Average, fine. And yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad for those two. After that, Caden Murdoch with Kendrick celebrated in one corner. Caden Murdoch, Paul London out, isolating and power bombing through the table without Kendrick even noticing. 54 for that. Yeah, advances a segment, that's fine. Sin Cara is the next man to make his debut. That's right, Sin Cara is here. And a 54 rated match, pretty good, against Chavo Guerrero. I told him to throw in some hot spots, some aerial ability. 49 for Sin Cara, very good debut. And Chavo with 53, so that's not bad. After the match, Cara is celebrating backstage and gets a handshake from Rey Mysterio, from one lucha legend to another. We may pair them together eventually, so we're just sowing the seeds for it right there, 76. We then cut to another part of backstage where Matt Hardy and Hardcore Holly are brawling. Royal Rumble storyline they're involved in advances at 74. Good. Randy Orton in an extremely short match, 5-minute match, defeats Funaki with an RKO, 60 rated. Orton with an 80 rated match. Really put Orton over here. That's good. Good. Showcase him. Afterwards, Orton sends a message to the Royal Rumble participants by RKOing Funaki through the announce table. Randy Orton is not one to be messed with on Sunday. Debut for Mercedes Martinez to join the women's division on SmackDown. She's a babyface. 40 rated match, not bad. 17 performance, but Victoria really held it together with a 47. Spider's Web, she wins after 8 minutes. It's fine. Paul London is getting treatment from the power bomb as Caden Murdoch come from behind to attack Brian Kendrick. So they've got one, now they'll get the other. A 60 rated segment gains heat to the storyline. Brilliant, I think, brilliant. Adding a lot to it, so that's very good. Then Batista does an interview, says, look, I am the blue brand, I am SmackDown, I am the world heavyweight champion. Chris Benoit needs to know his place, and by Sunday he will know his place. 90 rated segment for the Batista interview. Good. And then in the main event, I did put it a little bit too long. Well, maybe. Benoit versus Mysterio, 21 minutes, all out, 77. That's disappointing, actually, really. Match dragged at the end as it was too long for the workers to really keep an all-out pace going. I guess 21 minutes. Yeah, alright. I probably should have put slow build rather than all out. My mistake. Benoit Mysterio though, 77. Not a bad way to end the show. Yeah, fair enough. Fine. And a 94 angle to end the show. Batista lays out Benoit with 2 Batista bombs, letting him know his place. And on Sunday, he will finish the job. Gains a lot of heat for that. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. And now we can take a proper look at the storylines going into the Royal Rumble. They've got all the build. Let's see how this goes. 79 rated SmackDown, by the way. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not as good as Raw, but some good segments. Batista in particular is on fire, 94 and 90. Benoit Mysterio, 77. Orton with a good 60 rated match, 68 angle. The tag angle got good. Good accomplishments, moved it along nicely, so that's good. Kane and MVP, good as well. Everything's rolling along nicely. Nothing's going wow apart from maybe Cena and Flair, Batista, Benoit, but those are the 2 main feuds at the moment, so that's good. That's not a bad thing. Alright, we're on the night of the Royal Rumble, so let's have a look at the storylines going into the event. The ECW Royal Rumble storyline between Masters, Punk, Burke and Sabu. I've just had to suspend Sabu though because he was hard on drugs again. Brilliant. 77, 71 even for that. 77 I was super happy with. Helped big time by that tag team main event, I think, really. Not bad. 71. RVD and Umaga's lost a lot. That's annoying. 70. 66 for Lashley and Big Show. So ECW is an issue at the moment, as you can see. Definitely an issue. Move on to Raw. 54 for the tag titles. 74 for Hardy and Booker. So that Raw did massive amounts for that, so that's good. Leader and Mickey, 46. 77 for the Royal Rumble, so that's been helped massively by that 100 angle, I would say, and the 80 there, 81. Good. Tag teams, not bad. 52 for SmackDown. SmackDown Royal Rumble, 73. That's gone down, but not bad. 59 for Kane and MVP. That 56 match has brought it down big time, hasn't it? Batista and Benoit, 84. Good. Yeah, good. And Cena and Flair, 85. You see where the big stories are going to come from, can't you? So it is here, the one you have all been waiting for. This is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view 2007, but in my own special way. Here we go. Let's start it off. We start off with a pre-show match for the WWE Tag Team title. 62 rated match, not bad at all. World's Greatest Tag Team defeat Deuce and Domino to win the Tag Team titles. They come back together this year. They are champions again. The World's Greatest Tag Team, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, Tag Team champions. 79 for Charlie Haas, 70 for Benjamin. It's definitely the right move to get the titles off Deuce and Domino, 33 and 42, and put them on the 70 rated sort of wrestlers. That makes sense to me. Good. A good match. 62, 60 for them to celebrate winning the belts. Also on the pre-show. Still on the pre-show, we have John Cena hyping a match with Ric Flair in the main event. 85. Not bad. Cena usually does better, but it was on the pre-show. And then to kick off the show, we had a video package on all the top angles: the WWE title, the World title, and the Royal Rumble match, being the 3 main events tonight. 82 for this, not bad. Advances all the segment and even gains some heat for some, so that's good. And the first match on the card is a 75 rated match between Rob Van Dam and Umaga. Umaga defeating RVD in a no DQ match with a Samoan drop after 10 minutes. Definite lack of psychology, which is a shame. But Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, the announcers, did well. It's 80 for Van Dam, 70 for Umaga, 75 rated match. Not bad at all. Good start to the show. Bobby Lashley is backstage in the medical facility, and the doctors say, look, you shouldn't be out there. You should be fighting tonight. Let's put it back. Let's put the title match back. But Bobby Lashley says no. He will defend the ECW title right now against the Big Show. 72 rated for that. That's good. Getting some heat for the last minute heat for the storyline is good. And then the match itself at 75, good from Bobby Lashley in the Big Show. To 18-minute match, Lashley steals the win with a spine buster, makes the defense of the title. Big Show's visibly tiring, 18 minutes to be fair. 67 from Lashley is good, 71 from the Big Show, and 75 altogether. These two work very well together tonight, very good. After that, Paul Heyman cuts a promo from the stage with Big Show down, Bobby Lashley celebrating. Heyman interrupts and says, "Not so fast, Bobby Lashley. Fine, you may have won this one, but there'll be no escaping on Tuesday when you face off with a Big Show once again inside a steel cage for that ECW title." 86 for that. That's fantastic. Gains heat for the storyline. Brilliant. Moving away from ECW, the SmackDown Tag Team titles are on the line, the WWE World Tag Team titles, and Brian Kendrick and Paul London defend their titles successfully against Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, the Redneck Wrecking Crew. 62, good match. 53 for Paul London, is quite poor for him. Oh, dying. 53 for Paul London is quite poor for him, but 61 for Brian Kendrick, 42. Probably could have expected a bit better, but it's okay. Built heat for a bit longer. We did a video angle on Jeff and Booker's feud, which actually lost the segment heat. I think I'm actually meant to do hype videos and not the way I've done it, so that may be an issue for the night. 68. But the match itself is 74. Good stuff. Good stuff. Jeff Hardy makes defense number 3 of the Intercontinental title and gets the belt back from Booker by beating him in the match with a twist of fate. Both were visibly tiring towards the end. It was a 17-minute match, but hey ho. 63 from Hardy. Booker's on fire with 80. Maybe we could put the belt on him. Jeff Hardy was high on drugs. We may end up putting the belt on him. I really want to push Jeff though, and late in the night he gets a pretty good push. High on drugs, brilliant. MVP cuts a promo on Kane, 70 rated promo, pretty good. Brooke Adams is helping MVP big time. Gained heat to the storyline, and then the match itself, 73, really good. Really good for MVP and Kane. MVP got himself intentionally counted out and left the match. 78 from Kane, 54 for MVP. Good. Video package on Batista and Benoit got an 88. For the match itself, I don't know what to expect. 88 for that suggests to me I'll take 90. I'm going to go with an 89. That's my prediction. Batista, Benoit for the world title. Whoa. 71. 71. 74 for Batista. Benoit 79. I really thought this would be so much better than this. Wow. It didn't seem to click and it made for an awkward bout. That's amazing considering the great segments they've been having. And the match itself was trash. That's, well, I mean, what did we lose on? Batista struggled with a slow build, that's a shame, and stamina. Benoit was penalised for chemistry, wasn't motivated. But they're both faces, which doesn't help. We're doing a lot of face v faces. The heel face thing is all over the place. The post-match, Batista offers a handshake. Benoit refuses to shake. 85. That gains some heat back. Do I do a rematch though? I don't know. Ooh, 37 for the women. Mickie James defeated Melina and wins the women's title. Gets it off Melina. 14 rated. She's the manager. She's going to stick as the manager. I think Mickie, 43. Against some of the better in-ring talent, if we can bring them up, the women's division might be able to improve. We did a by the numbers Rumble video. They got 73, all the Rumble people involved. And it's time for the Royal Rumble. I don't know what to expect with the Royal Rumble. I really don't. I couldn't predict it. I'll take 80. I'll take 80, to be honest with you. There's a reason it's not the main event on this game, that's for sure. I would take 80. We get... Come on. Oh, the game's froze. Oh, there we go. 80. We get an 80. I'll take that. Brock Lesnar makes his return at the Royal Rumble. A shocking return. Brock Lesnar is here. Back in the WWE, and he has won the Royal Rumble and will get a title shot at WrestleMania. Massive return. Also making his return, Chris Jericho returns to the WWE. Chris Jericho is back here in the WWE. The final four: Jeff Hardy, Edge, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar. So Punk gets a good rub, as does Jeff Hardy, who was the final elimination. So a big push for Jeff. Matt Edge got the most eliminations over the match to keep him strong for a title match. Brock Lesnar, great gimmick as a monster. Carlito's off his game. Chris Jericho's show stealer gimmick is great. He is a babyface at the minute, so Marcus Corvon off his game. Roderick Strong made his debut in the Rumble, above average for his show stealer gimmick. And everything else was okay. Everything gained heat. Good. I mean, good Rumble match. 80. It's hard to get great Rumble matches. I mean, I'm hoping there's loads of improvements. Randy Orton, Benjamin, Van Dam, Jeff, and Sheamus. I mean, I'm happy. 80. Good. Jeff was hard drugs. So, Ric Flair cut to promo on John Cena ahead of the main event. 89 for the Flair promo. And then the hype video got a 78. Yeah, I've got to do that differently next time. I'm going to go with a 90 for this. Flair and Cena, 90 in the main event. I'll be happy. Good end to the show. Oh, 74. 74. I should have gone with a Rumble. 74. John Cena and Ric Flair, 74. Fantastic heat, great wrestling. Cena, 87. Flair, 77. What went wrong? What did I get penalised on, really? Inconsistency, stamina, low morale, and yeah, Flair's old, we get it. Inconsistency, chemistry, odd face and heel comment. Yeah, but face versus face works. Oh, and the crowd were already an emotional high. I tried to do an epic thing, and 74. That's a real bring down. We end the show with a good segment, though. That's the main thing. John Cena celebrates the win, but Brock Lesnar comes out on the stage just to stare him down. And a little tease here that maybe at WrestleMania could be Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Just a little tease that match could be coming. Whether it's at WrestleMania or not, I don't know. Maybe that match could be coming. 89. Lesnar looked good as well. So, I don't know what that's going to give us. 77. Oh man, that's not good, is it? That's not good. Our mid-card, actually, surprisingly, was a lot better than I thought it'd be. I thought the mid-card would bring us down, but it didn't. The main events let us down big time today. I don't know why and how, to be honest with you. I mean, let's just look through it in theory. In terms of the actual main matches, 75 for Umaga and Van Dam's good. 75 for Lashley and Show is fantastic. Lashley and Show, brilliant. 62, that's what you expected for that. 74 for Hardy and Booker's not bad at all. 73 for Kane and MVP is pretty good. But Kane and MVP, Hardy and Booker, Lashley and Big Show is better than Batista and Benoit. Bizarre. The Rumble did well with an 80, and Flair and Cena. I mean, I'm shocked. We'll make a speech. Who do we give some love to? I mean, I want to give some love to Booker, who's just been on fire lately. His name's not Booker, it's King Booker. So I want to give him some love. Complimented on a good performance. So who really let us down? I mean, Batista needs to up his game, I think. I want to say they could do better, I think. Is probably the best way to say it. And then Jeff, he's had a big push tonight. No, actually, I know Edge weren't happy with the Royal Rumble booking, so Edge is going to be given a hug, and hopefully that will work. Booker was pleased. Batista didn't seem concerned. Brilliant. And Edge seemed pleased. I mean, I really don't know how that has happened. Batista and Benoit you'd expect to be a good match. Cena and Flair you'd expect to be a good match. I don't know. I mean, both of those feuds are set to continue, and I think whether it continues in single matches, I don't know. Maybe Flair and Cena could continue for another singles match. Don't go epic and just see how it goes. But maybe Batista and Benoit need someone in there, needs a heel in there. Maybe Flair and Cena needs a heel in there as well. I mean, I don't know. I've just read through all my emails, and Jeff has annoyed a lot of people in that Rumble match being high on drugs, and it puts me in a bad position. What do you do? I mean, for WrestleMania, he was set to take on Kennedy. It's not a massively huge match. Do you rehab him and then bring him back for a big push? Because he's a big part of this database, big part of this time frame for the WWE. And he needs to be on his game. It's not the first time he's been on drugs. He is the Intercontinental title champion. If you rehab him, you've got to vacate it, and that might not be a bad thing. It could make for some quite interesting storylines. What do you do? I mean, let's look at his disciplinary log. Chose to fine him, and that didn't make a difference. You could suspend him, and he could be back for Mania. What do you do? I really don't know what to do. So you could suspend him, and then he'll be back for WrestleMania, and then you could put the Intercontinental title on Kennedy, and that's how you get to that match. Or you could rehab him and go in a different direction for the IC title. You could perhaps put it in with Angle and Booker and Ric Flair or whoever. I mean, Jericho as well. There's options for the IC title. Do we need Jeff? I'd love Jeff to get pushed big time though, and this ain't helping me. What do we do? Do we suspend or rehab? 3 to 9 months though for rehab. A month for suspension. I'm going to rehab him. I want to give him the best chance to come back. And come back big time. That's a massive blow though. I'm going to do it. Jeff Hardy's left for rehab. He's unhappy, and his personality's got worse. Oh, no. Matt Hardy's unhappy, Edge is unhappy, Shannon Moore's unhappy, Van Damme's unhappy, Mercury's unhappy. Oh look, all the druggies are unhappy. Oh man, he can't be undone now as well either, I believe. Just for the record, I wouldn't anyway, I don't think, but he's now away. So we gotta get the title off him. We have to get the title off him. The Intercontinental title will be vacated. That's a shame. That is a shame. Interesting. Okay, so that'll bring the end of this show, this episode. I mean, we can have a quick look at actually the buy rate and what money we made from it. 1.64. That's not bad, is it? 56,000 in attendance at Shea Stadium as well. Pretty good. Bizarre. Anyway, I've got things to be really thinking about for this now. Intercontinental title feud needs to be moving. Do we continue with the main events? ECW, surprisingly, was a strong point of the show. Interesting. In terms of what's coming up, we have No Way Out. And No Way Out is it all branded? It's all branded, and I think I'm just going to go with all branded all the way through at the moment. I think that's probably the best way to go with the 3 bands. So yeah, we got No Way Out in 3 weeks. It's coming along pretty quickly. 3 weeks, and then we're on the road to WrestleMania. So you have to figure out what to do. I don't know. You'll have to find out next episode, I guess. Until then,